Hey race fans, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to join me on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what a switcher is. Now the reason that I had to buy a switcher is because I have a PS5 and I have a PC, and because I purchased the slip angle haptic feedback system, in order for me to play GT7 with the vibration, I've got to turn on SimHub. So I have to turn on SimHub on the PC, activate GT7, and then remove the cable from my PC with the wheelbase and plug that into the PS5. Now, that is not a tedious task, but I just didn't like the fact that I have to remove the cable and then stick it into another port constantly and stretch over once I was already sitting in my rig. So it's just, to save me a few seconds and stretching over in an awkward position to try to do that. Plus I was trying to do it with one hand just because of the placement of my cable system, and I will show you my setup after this quick video here at the desk. So I found this switcher on Amazon. It's from a company called BenFi, and it came within about 24 hours to my door, so that was amazing. Price was, I think it was $26 Canadian, so really cheap. I absolutely love this product because it does exactly what it says it's going to do. The price can't be beaten. Anything for under $30 Canadian is amazing. It came with one USB cable and another USB cable and another USB cable with that end right there. And here is the switcher itself. Really small, so great. Doesn't take up a lot of space. Not heavy at all. And as you can see, I already have it labeled. And if you don't already label your cables in your rig, you want to get used to doing that, just because as you add on more pieces, it might get confusing depending on your setup, of course. That's just me. So the way it works is you'd stick one cable, like I believe I have my wheelbase coming into it, and then I have the external going from my to my PC, and then I have another one going to my PS5, and I have a hub for that too because I've got parts on all these things. So it would just connect. It'll connect to the hub. I'll show you later, but this one basically is for the PS5. So I stick my wheelbase in here, and when I want it in PC mode, I just push this button right here and it would light up to show this side. And if I want to switch it over to the PS5, I just push the button and then this light would activate, so you know which one you're connecting to. And that's it. Really simple. You've got 4 inputs, so that's great. So you can connect other things here, and you've got 2 outputs on the back. Well, that's it. And you've got this output as well here for that. So this is going to solve most people's connection problems with USB. There are other hubs for HDMI, but I specifically needed a switcher because I was going from one to the other. And so we can slide over to the rig and I'll show you how I have everything set up over there. Okay, so what you are looking at here is the setup. This is the front left side of my rig. This is my USB hub, and in here I've got the cable for my mouse, got a cable for my keyboard. This is the wheelbase, and this is my handbrake. And I've labeled this as my PC one because all these things are hooked up originally before I got this switcher. They were hooked up to this cable right here, which goes directly into my PC. I'll explain why I have the green tape in just a bit. So then I have my PS5 hub, USB hub, which I have going into it. Okay, right now I've got a cable going into the switcher here. So before I had the switcher, what I used to have to do was turn on my PC, and this is all ever since I got the slip angle. And because I want to use the slip angle with GT7, I've got to turn on the PC, activate Sim Hub, activate GT7 in that, and then switch over to the PS5. Okay, so that I don't have to take out this cable, disconnect it from the PC cable, and then take it out and stick it into the PS5. I just didn't like the idea of having to reach down, stretch over, and try to put these cables, take this out with one hand, put it in here with one hand. It was just a pain in the butt, and I also didn't like the idea of always taking out and putting in the USB cables. I just don't like that idea. So I just wanted one solution where it's just a switch of the button, which is this right here, boom, and it switches from either the PC to the PS5 or from the PS5 to the PC. So now I have my PC hub with all these connections here going into the switcher, and one port from the switcher goes to the PC. Another port from the switcher goes to the PS5. Not the neatest right now, but I just wanted to show you how it was originally. So it was always a matter of this, okay, taking that out and then connecting it in here to this. Now imagine trying to stretch over while you're sitting in your cockpit and doing that. So I didn't want to keep doing that anymore. And this goes here. Now the reason I have the green tape, and I can remove it now from here. The reason I have the green tape, and this is a cart that I made with wheels because of the space that I'm in. It is my racing space, but it's not a permanent space because we have a pull-out couch down here if any friends want to sleep over or whatever. And so this gets moved out of the way, so then there's space for the pull-out couch. So if I'm not here when any of our friends or family sleep over, the green, and I've explained to my family, just disconnect anywhere that you see green, right? And then the whole cart can be moved. And I've got it in another spot at the front of my rig for the power pack for the PlayStation. Yeah, for the PlayStation. So that's why I have the green. So now I can remove it from here, which I'll do after this video. So yeah, I've got to get some more of this tubing now that I have these connections and just try to neaten this up a little more. And yeah, that's it. So once again, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was some use for you. Again, for under $30 Canadian, this little switcher right here is now just one push of this button for me. Really, really easy. Okay, take care and have fun racing.